Hello, this is Guy with SignalMax, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how to configure a C-300 series switch to use Radius for switch management authentication. So first of all, I have a default C-300 series switch here. So I will log into it. Now we'll use the default user admin. Now the C-300 series has three methods by which it can authenticate users for its management. And when I say management, I mean the web GUI, telnet, or even console. So the authentication can be done either through a local database, which can be changed here via the user account. So by default, there's an admin and guest, but we can add and or delete and change the users here. Other methods are Radius and CACS servers. And you can configure the switch to use a combination of these methods, but it's important to note that if I configure, like I will here, Radius and then local, that does not mean that if an authentication fails with the Radius servers, then it will go on to the local database. It means that it will only use the local database if it is unable to reach the Radius servers. Okay, I'm going to apply that and then configure the Radius servers. Now we can configure up to 5 Radius servers. I'm only configure 1. We need to provide the IP address. There are default ports that are used for authentication and or accounting. We would only need to enter the port here if we are changing the defaults. Similarly, there's a default for the timeout and the retries, but we can change those defaults here. What we do have to set is the key, also known as the Radius secret, which I will do here. And this needs to match what is configured on the Radius server itself. Okay, so I've configured the Radius server. I am going to log out. And now let's try to log in using the admin user that I used earlier. And we see that has failed. I'm not able to log in because that is not configured on the Radius server. And I will use a user that is configured on the server, which is me. And we can see that we were able to log in. I'll note, just so we can see, log out again, I am going to physically disable the Radius server, after which I will be able to log in using the admin, but it will take, I believe, 5 seconds for it to time out on the Radius server, and then it will try the local database. So let's wait. There we go. You see? Now, last but not least, always remember to save the configuration when you are done. Otherwise, if we reboot the switch, it will revert back to the previously saved configuration. Now we're all done, and we now have configured the switch to use Radius to authenticate management users. In the next video, I will show you how to configure the C-300 series switch to use Radius 802.1x for port authentication. Thank you.